It's starting to go, uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Be careful, be careful, be careful. Hey, good morning everybody. Welcome to the vlog. I hope the start of your day is absolutely incredible. I am full of energy and cannot wait for this day to get going. I am here alone today at the shop. Everyone has a day off. You listen, the crew needs a time off. Laura needs a time off. I never get time off, but that's okay because I never consider what I do work because I love every day of my life and I hope that you guys do too. Now today we're gonna run around the shop, get some work done, but I also have a visitor coming and he's bringing me some snakes. Some snakes that really mean a lot to me because they were one of my first loves when it comes to reptiles. So I am super excited to get a whole bunch of these guys and I can't wait to share with you guys what it happens to be. Let's just make the next 12, 15 minutes, however long this vlog is, just amazing. Put all your problems aside and let's just have a good day together. Go down in the comments and tell me what's up with you guys. And while you're down there, can you hit that like button for me? What do you say we get this day started? And the first thing I'm going to do to get the day started is actually check on some baby Kluberts. We literally only have a handful of clutches left to hatch. It is getting to the end of the hatch season here, which makes me a little sad, but also it gives me a lot of excitement for what next year is going to bring in the next season, so there's always something going on. Regardless, let's go ahead and dive right in. Ooh, look at that. There's a whole bunch of Pueblan milk snakes. Look at how pretty this are, and you can see the difference. See the ones with the orange on them here? Whoop, whoop, whoop. Come on, buddy, get back here. And the ones that just have the yellow on them, uh-oh, uh-oh. You're getting crazy now, guys, getting crazy right now. Oh, uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, snakes everywhere, snakes everywhere, snakes everywhere. Oh, oh, we're in trouble, we're in trouble. Oh, oh, snakes everywhere. Okay, now that I've got that someone under control, look at how crazy this little thing is. So anyways, some of these guys have orange on them, and that's why they're called apricot Pueblans. And then some of them, oh my gosh, this thing is so crazy. Some of them have yellow on them, and that would just be a normal type of Pueblan milk snake. Let me get this guy in here because he's absolutely out of control. Alright, now that I have that done, basically what's interesting about that is it's not really like a codominant mutation, it's not really like a polygenic necessarily. What it is some will come out apricot and some will come out normal. Ironically enough, when you breed two normals together, you typically never really get apricots, but if you breed an apricot to a normal yellow-banded one, about half the babies come out. So it kind of does act like a codominant. It's actually a naturally occurring color phase. So in the wild, you can find the apricots, you can find the yellow phases. Regardless, they're absolutely incredible, and they gave me a run for my money, by the way. All right, let's keep moving on, see what we have here. Oh, here's some more Pueblans, and you can see how these ones are just more normal. Oh, look at this, look at this, look at this. How cool is that? Oh, it's another little scaleless corn snake. Oh my gosh, how cute is that? Oh, and this looks like a scaleless albino, and from the pattern I can see, and it, you know, I've always said that when the scaleless stuff hatches, it kind of gets the vermiculite stuck on it. So we're going to go ahead and get this thing washed off, and we'll get it set up right away so that it gets all that kind of goopiness off. But from what I can see through the pattern, it actually might be an albino motley scaleless corn snake. How cute is that? Oh, you're such a cute little monkey. And then lastly, we have some ghost Everglades, and oh, look at this. This is kind of interesting. Oh, come on, buddy. This one right here, and these guys are little pistols. So get over there, get in there, little buddy, get in there, get in there. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Another little crazy snake phase. So this one is a little bit interesting because this is like what I would have considered to be like an albino ghost, or basically like a white-sided phase, but this one is very different. Usually they're like an orange color, whereas this one is more like a snow color, or like a, I don't know, a whitish color. So I'm not 100% sure what's going on with that animal. That is definitely nothing I've hatched before. I'm almost wondering if another little mutation popped up. I mean, to me, this looks like an aneurystic albino white-sided ghost glades rat snake. Holy cow, that thing is cool. I'm going to have to put this one aside, raise it up for a little bit, and see what's going on with it. I mean, that's awesome. You know, as I'm kind of biding my time for my company to show up, one of the things that I'm always doing is kind of checking on my snakes. Oh my gosh, look at this thing. This thing is crazy cool. Of course, this is a puffing snake. take a look at that little dude here. Now this is a female that I'm working with my buddy Ben, and unfortunately we tried to breed it this year with the male that we had on loan, and she didn't go, but she's doing really well. You know, she was kind of freshly established when we started trying to breed her this last season, and of course she's a lot more established now. So I think next year if we can land a male, we may have some success and produce some little baby puffing snakes, and I think they're absolutely incredible. Of course, what these guys do here, whoo, is they puff up that neck just like you saw right there. I mean, just look at that. And that's their way of kind of showing predators like, hey, I'm big and bad. Look at how big I am. But it's something that's really unique. I mean, you know, in a way, cobras do the same thing with puffing that back part of their neck up and showing that kind of bigger than life style. But regardless, I think these guys are unbelievably amazing. I mean, just take a look at that snake right there. I pray that we can produce one of these buggers. Whew, you are something else, buddy. I love this thing. Another snake that I feel very confident that this year we're going to be able to reproduce will be these mangrove snakes right here. And of course, these are a rear-fanged venomous snake. It's a relatively mild venom, but again, I'm working with my buddy Ben and his son Lorenzo on this project, and we have several females that have been in captivity for at least a year or two, if not longer, as well as we're raising up some captive ones. So our group continues to get bigger. Ooh, it's starting to go, uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Be careful, be careful, be careful. Again, these guys are rear fang venomous, so they got to get you pretty good to really get any kind of envenomation, but hey, I don't want to take any chance, but these things are absolutely gorgeous. I mean, just take a look at how beautiful that snake is. I just hope we can produce some little babies this next year. So like I said, as we're coming to the end of production this year, there's things to be excited about the next production season. Of course, these are just a couple of the animals that I am super stoked on. Then, of course, there are blue-tongued skinks, you know, and everyone always asks me, like, Brian, why don't you ever sell blue-tongued skinks? And what basically is happening is, number one, when I'm producing them, I'm kind of keeping them all because I just love them so much, and we're growing up a relatively big group of them. With that said, we didn't have a tremendously good year this year because I kind of messed up. I bred them too late in the season. So when it comes to like colubrid snakes or leopard geckos, if you manipulate their temperature, you can manipulate the time that you breed them. So I thought if I cooled these guys down later, where most people breed them in December and January, I thought, well, if I cool these guys down and breed them in February, March, I should still have plenty of success. And what ended up happening is females were developing follicles, but males were just done. They just didn't want to breed. So I think that there's a window of production where a male will actually breed. And even when we had good years with them, we saw that a male would aggressively breed for about maybe 4 to 6 weeks, and then he had nothing to do with females. So you'd have a male that would breed every time you put him in with a female, and then all of a sudden he would just shut off and say, nope, I don't want to breed anymore. And I think I missed my window on a lot of these guys. That being said, I learned my lesson. So this year we're cooling them off already, and we're going to start breeding them right before Christmas. So we have some amazing blue-tongued skinks, and I cannot wait for next year's babies. I guess while I'm updating you guys, I actually just got off the phone with my buddies that are coming here, and they're going to be here in about 5 or 10 minutes. So while I'm at it, I might as well update you guys on one more really cool project that I really love. And of course, we work with the smooth scale Samboas, the Indian smooth scales that are kind of brown, but the sunset version, this is an adult male right here. You can see how orange they are. Even the brown ones are born with like beautiful orange color, but then they fade to brown when they get older, whereas the sunsets stay really beautiful. And we actually produced a few of those last year, but this year the female just wasn't ready to breed again. So we're breeding them now that the female is back plumped up, and actually some of the babies are basically ready too. So we could definitely produce some sunset Indian Samboas. Oh my gosh. As you can see, this is just a little touch of the things that I'm excited about for next year. Not to mention all the things that we always show, the ball pythons and the rainbow boas and the leopard geckos and the colubrids. I mean, there's so much stuff to be excited about. So we're ending one season and we're about to embark on a new season. Okay, so I just got the text message. I'm so excited they are here at the front door. I am just so excited to see these snakes. What do you say we go let these guys in? Hey guys, what's going on? What's up, brother? How are you, man? Good to see you guys, man.
Thanks for having us out.
Yeah, cool. All right, so we've just spent probably a half hour, 45 minutes just looking around, enjoying animals, and of course, you are a boa guy mainly, and you're kind of a carpet python and colubrid guy. So I was a little bit light on the boas, to be honest with you, but that being said, we had some fun stuff, and these guys are great. I've known them for a long, long time. But let's get right to the point of this, which is they brought me this box. thanks for the box, guys.
Right, no problem.
So let's go ahead and take a look and see what's in this box. And I told you guys earlier that this was a snake that when I was young was like, I was obsessed with. I just thought they were one of the most incredible patterned animals I had ever seen. And later on, I did breed them and reproduce them, and then I got out of them. I still really curse myself for doing it. Anyways, without further ado, this is what they brought me. Look at these guys. Oh my God, they are so cute. Oh, look at this guy. Oh, this is, of course, is a Dumeril's boa. Just take a look at this. And these guys are from Madagascar. And there's actually two species that are very similar. There's the Dumeril's boa, which are these guys, and they stay a little smaller. And then there's what they call the Madagascan ground boa, or the Malagasy ground boa, which is Madagascariensis. And look at the amazing color. You can kind of see how I was obsessed with these when I was younger. I mean, just look at the pattern and that pink coming through and that cryptic head thing. I mean, these things are absolutely incredible. And this guy here produced, how many did you produce?
36.
36 from 3 different litters. He brought me 26 little babies, which I am so excited about. I'm gonna go ahead and probably hang on to maybe 2 males and 3 females, and then I'll try to get a different bloodline where I get maybe 2 or 3 females, and then I can cross the 2 bloodlines and hopefully produce more. And I've got to get back into these. But do me a favor, guys, don't tell Lori I'm keeping a bunch of these, because she's probably gonna get really mad at me. But I am absolutely keeping some of these guys. But oh my gosh, and look at all of these little babies. So I guarantee you I'm gonna be doing some updates in the future on these amazing little animals. As soon as we get them going, again, I'm going to set a few aside, and then when they're really established, we'll put some of these guys up on the website. So I am excited about it. So we'll pull out our book of tricks and we'll get these guys going in no time. So anyways, I just thought I'd share with you guys how excited I am about these animals. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think. All right, guys, I could not be more excited about getting those Dumeril's boas. I mean, I'm like a little kid that just got the newest, coolest toy. I am so jacked about it. But regardless, I am done here at the shop. I'm going to head out. I'm going to meet up with Lori, and I think Noah's coming out, and then we're going to meet up with these guys again tonight for some quick dinner and just kind of hang out. We'll talk reptiles. We'll have a good time. Also have a good friend of mine, Ben, coming, and his wife, so it's going to be a really good time. So regardless, I am out of here and off to enjoy the evening. All right, so we're at a place called Blake's. It's an apple orchard, but it's always busy around the Halloween time because there's pumpkins, and just everyone comes out here for the fall apple picking season. Lori comes for a different reason. What's the reason, Lori?
I come for the wine.
The cranberry wine, but we're meeting some friends, and we're gonna have a little dinner. We're gonna have, well, Lori's gonna have a little wine, and
hopefully some good donuts.
Oh, the donuts.
Yes.
That's right. The last time we came, there was no donuts, so that's gonna be really exciting. Oh, I'm excited. But this place is pretty cool. So in normal fashion, we leave this thing, and what am I carrying?
Well, you're carrying my wine because you're being nice.
That's right. Most people go buy like a bottle of wine. I've got a case of wine. All right,
you want me to be happy.
In all reality, last one lasted about 6 months, so it's not like Lori's a complete wino. Just
Listen,
sometimes, part-time wino.
You drink more than half of my wine. That is the truth. Don't edit that out. You do.
That's getting edited out. Okay, so we are now really off to dinner right now. So that guy was, what was he doing? He's like sweeping underneath that table for like 10 minutes. Ben goes, look at the kayaker. I didn't know what he was talking about. It's the guy with the broom. It's like...
That was some serious.
The floor is really, really clean.
It's a clean floor.
Bristles on that broom anymore.
I need to hire him to clean my.
Trust
Don't
me.
pay him by the hour.
Don't pay him by the hour.
Don't pay him by the hour.
All right, guys, so we are back at the house. It was definitely a really fun night. Got to hang out with some friends. It was absolutely something that we needed, and I'm so glad we had a chance. A few more days, we're gearing up, and we've got to go on a big trip, so there is a lot to get done, and it's going to be absolutely exciting. I hope that you guys have an absolutely amazing day, evening, or whatever time you happen to be watching this. Thank you so much for tuning in. You guys mean the world to me, and I love you guys so much. Can you do me a couple favors? Please, can you smash that like button for me, as well as hit that notification bell so you know when I post a video, which is every day at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 days a week. Remember to be kind to somebody, and I promise I'm going to see you guys tomorrow.